Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Horror Room. I'm Travis Bruce, and today I'm going to do a horror convention spotlight. I have Brian and Billy with us today, and they are rocking and rolling. They have three conventions coming up on the East Coast: Maryland, Virginia, and Georgia. Brian and Billy, say hello, everyone.
Hello, how's everybody doing out there?
What's up, guys? How are you?
Awesome. So tell us about your three conventions that you have coming up.
Go ahead, Brian.
I will go in order then. Our first one is in Columbus, Georgia. It's going to be a 3-day event, as are all of our events, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This will be in Columbus, Georgia at the Trade Center. It's going to be August 4th through 6th, so the first weekend of August. We're almost, less than a month away. Tickets on sale now at gapopandhorrorcon.com. But you can always go to our master website, tidewaterconventions.com, and then access all of our cons from there. That way you get to experience the whole thing.
Just
click on the
logo.
icon, and it'll take you all to the information. So August 4th in Columbus is Georgia Poppin' Horror Con. It's going to be a great show. We got about 15 celebrities. We got Michael Myers, the very first one, facing Michael Myers, Tony Moran. We
Great
have,
guy.
yep, Vic, who was, he played a bunch of anime characters.
About 400, yeah.
We got Brawly from Dragon Ball Z. That's Vic. We also have Spencer Wilding. He played Vader in Rogue One, Star Wars. We also have.
He was in Dungeons and Dragons too.
Oh, and Dungeons and Dragons, but
Yes, which was a great movie.
Go to the website, get all their bios. I can't remember all of them. But we have Leatherface 3D, AJ Stone. He's also the new Leatherface in the new Netflix series.
I don't know.
And then
we're not.
we
I don't know.
also
We're
have,
supposed to release that, but
a lot of other stuff coming up. Gabrielle Eccles. She was in The Oldest Daughter in the new Evil Dead Rise. So she'll be her first con ever. Come out and say hi, get an autograph and a selfie. We have Miko. He was the little in Pet Cemetery who got hit by the truck.
I'm looking forward to him.
Yep, yeah. Kindergarten Cop, Full House. That's one of my favorite. He was a staple on that show. It was awesome. So yeah, that's Georgia Poppin' Horror Con. We've also got Cherie Curry from the Runaways. Old 80s bands. You see Cherry Bomb. So she'll be out there singing her couple songs with one of the local bands.
Choir of the Babel.
Yep.
Choir of the Babel for Georgia.
They'll be out there doing it. So you get a live show. You can get a ticket on Saturday for like $30 or $25. You do the vendors, do the celebrities, and then see a live show at the end of that. Where are you gonna go wrong on a Saturday, bro? Come on out.
That's a good day.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. You can come out Friday. We're gonna have an after party all 3 nights. There'll be an after party. Celebrities hanging out everywhere downtown Columbus. We want to say special thanks to downtown Columbus for having us, the Trade Center for having us, the local community for having us. Because without them, there wouldn't be no show. Without them, there might not be a show there. But show up and show out. That's Georgia, small town. So we're really excited about that show going down south and doing our thing there. So we leave Georgia. 2 weeks later, we go up to Baltimore, Maryland, outskirts. It's called Pikesville, Maryland.
That's my hometown. That's where I met you guys last year. I believe it was your first con there. And
we were in Linthicum. We were in Linthicum last year, but this year we're in Pikesville, DoubleTree Pikesville. Plenty of parking. Come on out. 3-day event. August 18th through 20, and then that way, if you didn't see any of the celebrities in Georgia that you like, you couldn't make it to Georgia, we're bringing the show to Maryland. We got all those celebrities and then some. We mix and match at all of them, but we want to make sure everybody on the East Coast gets to see our favorite celebrities as well as yours. So that's why we're
not playing around too. Because I see your billboards all throughout Baltimore.
Oh, that's awesome! Thank you.
You guys are not playing around.
Yeah.
Man, next time, take a picture and send it to us, man. I'll tell you what, anybody, take a picture, send it to me, buy a ticket online, and I'll upgrade you on Friday. Come in, I'll upgrade you to a 3-day all-weekend pass. All you got to do is show me a selfie and buy your own ticket for Friday. You can come back Saturday and Sunday for free. But I want to see.
Offer.
I gotta see the billboard. You gotta like us. You gotta share the event. You gotta do all the work. You do the work. I'm gonna make you rich. Okay.
Rich.
Can't beat that. Cannot beat that.
Nah, because all 3 days have different panels. You're not gonna get to see your favorite celebrity on Friday. It might be only on Saturday or Sunday. You gotta check your panel schedule. You gotta come all 3 days.
Awesome. And then the final one is Tidewater, which is you guys are doing it in Virginia Beach this year, or is it Norfolk?
Yeah, we moved to Virginia Beach this year.
Okay.
Virginia Beach, Holiday Inn, Greenwich Road, right off of 64, right across from Top Golf. You can't miss it. Whether you're going to Chesapeake, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, it's right there on the corner. So you get off at Newtown, you go to the Holiday Inn. If there's no parking there, you go to the school right behind it at ECPI. If there's no parking there, you go across the street to the Hampton Inn. We got partners, just park and walk to the convention. So it's right.
We don't want
to
run into what we ran into in Baltimore last year.
Yeah, people were leaving because they couldn't find parking, but all you had to do was park across the street.
It was absolutely. It was. Listen, I pulled up there and I drove around like 2 times, and then finally somebody was pulling out right in the front.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
that's what you got to do.
Yes, the parking guys were definitely with me.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
No, we try to solve that this year too. You can park at the Target and walk across the intersection. It's a big, bad, scary intersection, but they have crosswalks. It's legal. You got to yield for pedestrians.
Yeah.
Take that walk. It's just like a convention center. Convention center, you got to park a mile away, especially in Richmond. So we don't want to hear that bull. Oh, it's too far to walk. Call me. I'll come pick you up in a van. All right.
And I will be putting his phone number down in the link as well.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yes, his, not mine. Yeah, I'll be on the inside working.
So how long have you guys been doing this?
About 5 years.
5 years?
First couple of years we got canceled because of COVID. And then we actually took a year to plan. And we just been expanding every year. And hopefully, like this year, we're taking a year off from expansion, and then the following year, you'll see, you'll see us pop up in a couple more states. So at once.
Definitely, that's exciting. Now, when you guys first started, I'm pretty sure you've been to many horror cons before. What was your vision to make your con different? A little bit different from anyone else's.
Well, I think the personal touch, like we ran into you in the hallway. Talk to you, hey, how you doing?
I was leaving and you guys introduced yourself, which was incredible.
Yeah, I think that personal, he just met Space Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
He had a Space Ghost pop.
Awesome.
Yeah, he had a Space Ghost pop, and that's how I remembered you. And then, but no, personal touch, we like to interact with the fans and the attendees and the celebrities and the vendors. I think what sets us a little bit different from other shows, not that they don't do it, but the biggest feedback we hear from vendors is like they don't even meet the owners or the promoters. They got the check, they're in the hotel room, or they're not even there. We're on the floor like you've seen us, but literally Brian and my feet were bleeding from walking around that show, talking to every vendor, talking to every attendee that we could, because it matters. Without you guys, we won't be there, and we're very appreciative. And like some other shows, we don't make money off vendors. I don't charge extra to try to do that. You know what I mean?
Compensate for flights and the hotels.
We don't do that.
We're not going to overcharge you.
Yeah.
So we want everybody to make money. I want you to come back next year and the year after. Come back, just hang out. It's one big party, so that's what we're throwing.
Our ticket price and just the personal touch, I think, separates us from a lot of people. We're not corporation. Like you were there last year. That's my daughter's working the front. His daughter's working the front.
Wow.
That was my granddaughter passing out little stickers, just because they kind of take vacation with these things. But they're there because they're invested in it as well. And we just want to do what's right for the communities. A lot of people can't afford $50. I think all of our shows, any of our shows, I think they're $50 for all 3 days.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat that. The average show is between $30 and $60 to $75 a day nowadays. So a lot of people are intimidated to even look at shows because you have so many scammers out there taking advantage of people, and they're scared to buy tickets online. We're well established. Like we use a third party company. We don't have access to your credit card. We don't have access to any of that. We pay somebody different. That's why you pay that ticket fee. It's kind of like Ticket Leap without the bad stuff. Not Ticket Leap, Ticketmaster. Sorry, we use Ticket Leap, Ticketmaster.
Well, not anymore. They just canceled.
We just got canceled. Yes.
All right, we'll see you on TV. You got canceled too.
But yeah, no, we use a third party so that way we can ensure people's money is taken care of, and we try to avoid a lot of pitfalls that we've seen other people. So that way you are secure when you buy a vendor spot. You are secure when you buy a ticket. And even with the fees are like $2, they're not expensive. It's not like you buy a $50 ticket. By the time you got done with Ticketmaster, it's $75 or $65,
And that's another thing. People are, they see a $20 online, but they got to pay that $2 fee, but it's only going to be $25 at the door. This event, all of our events will sell out. So we don't want you guys to miss out. So go online. Don't worry about that extra $2 fee. If you worry about it, come see Billy. He'll tell you a story worth $2. I guarantee it.
But they're gonna have your phone number, Brian. So
that's right.
Maybe you'll want their phone.
It's 867-5309. Give me a call.
But no, we try to make it personal for everybody and enjoy it because our heart and soul is in this. And we attended shows. That's how I originally came up with the idea. I was at Horror Hound in Indianapolis. And our Tidewater market didn't have that at the time. There was Scares for Cares that was around in Williamsburg. And shout out to Joe and them. They do a great job raising money for charity. And they're 100% nonprofit, but they stepped away last year or this year.
Yeah.
So within the last year, they just stepped away.
Overhead, man. These things aren't easy to run.
And it is a lot of hard work, especially doing not one but 3 shows. But we try to integrate ourselves with the community and do something and leave like a green footprint everywhere we go. Like our volunteers from Maryland are from Maryland. The charity organization we work with actually has outreach programs there that goes to that community. So that way it's not going somewhere else. We're not coming back to Virginia and just doing that. Our Virginia goes to Virginia, our local haunt for Maryland that hosts our cosplay contest. Haunted Screen, not Haunted Fields. Thank you. I couldn't spit it out. I appreciate that. They're a local haunt that we invited in, and they partner up with us to, try to advertise them. We try to alternate in every state, and get a local haunt or get local conventions because we're not just trying to come in and just, bogart. We don't do that. We actually communicate to other communities and let them know that we're not stepping on toes. We're trying to work with everybody. It's not always receptive because it is what it is. We're the new guys. We're the young blood in a lot of areas. So we just ask people to go to our show. And if you put on a good event, then you have nothing to worry about.
That is true.
We let our product speak for itself, and we don't have to argue or fuss or fight on the industry level. So, and just come out and have a good time. Like I said, you've been to our show. It's a party atmosphere. It's laid back. And some of our shows outside of the Tidewater area is pop culture and anime and so forth. So you sometimes have introverts that don't speak. That's how you met George Lowe, but George Lowe wouldn't be necessarily in our Tidewater market. But
he's funny though.
He is funny.
Hilarious.
He is a funny guy.
He wouldn't turn it off though. I picked him up from the airport and then immediately it was on, and I'd never seen it off. It was just
yes, nonstop.
It's funny. I'm pretty sure he drank 3 cases of water. The man has definitely just cotton mouth. I'm not sure what it's from. Not sure. But that's Uncle George though. He was really cool.
He was amazing.
It's a Space Ghost. I remember watching that as a kid, man. It's just hilarious. Just off the cuff stuff. I love, when you're just having normal conversation, just out of nowhere, some random, joke comes, and it's awesome.
Like Carrie Means will be at that show this year.
Frylock.
Yes, I saw that.
He'll be in Georgia. Kerry Means Fry Lot will be in Georgia
and Maryland.
August 4th, 5th, and 6th, and then August 18, 19, and 20 in Baltimore. Pikesville. I say Baltimore, but it's an outskirt.
Same thing.
It's all Baltimore County, I believe. It's just broken up into those
everywhere.
sections.
Man, we're gonna have D.C., Baltimore, a little bit from Philly. Everybody come down. You got Northern Virginia. Everybody come and have a good time, man. Like you said, you see those those billboards. Yeah, everybody. I want everybody. I want to invite everybody.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my coworkers actually sent me a picture. It was like, hey, are you going to this? Because he knew that I'm in the Hard Conventions. I was like, yep, I'm actually interviewing you guys next week. So, yep.
No, I know those guys.
I know them.
Yeah.
I got But yeah, we just want a good event for everybody and enjoyable. And like I said, we actually go around and talk to the attendees as well. Like, not just yourself. It was just happenstance that we did. But, like, some people go sit by themselves just to make sure they're okay and want to make sure that they know that they're invited. Because being introverted, sometimes you get overwhelmed. We've seen vendors freak out by some of our attendants before. Wow, I'm used to mom and pop. Like, here's a couple hundred people, not 3,000 your first show. You know what I mean? So, we try to make sure that everybody has a calm and good experience with the show, Yeah.
Well, awesome, guys. Well, I'm looking forward to. I will be Horror Room. We will be at, of course, the Maryland Horror Pop and Pop Convention, as well as we'll also be at Tidewater. So I'll definitely see you guys there. We're going to do a video and do a walkthrough. So all the fans can experience firsthand.
Yeah, man. That's TidewaterConventions.com. You can get all the information there. All you got to do is click on each individual icon. The one for Georgia, the one for Maryland, and the one for Tidewater. So you got Georgia Pop and HorrorCon, and then you got Maryland Pop Culture and HorrorCon, and then you got Tidewater HorrorCon. Come through all three.
And are you guys on social media, Facebook?
We are on everything.
Yeah,
we
Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. And we're giving out Infinity Stones. So you come to each and individual one, collect all three, and you get the next two next year.
Get that power. But guys, thank you for coming on. It's a pleasure meeting you guys again. And I'll be seeing you guys next month in Maryland. Guys, definitely, all my subscribers, definitely check them out. It is a great time. And once again, these guys definitely make it personal. As I was leaving, they talked to me. They're on a personal level, and you don't see that in horror conventions. You don't see that period anymore. Yeah, and it's definitely a nice touch.
Well, we actually tried to make sure you had a wristband because you look like a homeless person.
Oh.
Are you supposed to be here, sir? Show me your wristband right now.
We know you're carrying $500 worth of pops in your hand, but do you have a wristband? And you just spent a bunch of money getting autographs. Yeah. So, this guy.
I probably did, because I went to like 3 different conventions that weekend. And I was exhausted. I was on my 3rd convention for that weekend. I was like exhausted.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, but
it was a pleasure meeting you, though. I remember the conversation and everything. I'm pretty good with faces. I'm horrible with names, but yes, I'm really good with conversation.
I had that rare Funko Pop, and you guys were like, "Where the hell did you get that Space Ghost Funko Pop?" I'm like, super rare. Not that many people have it.
It was. Yeah.
Do you still have that, or did you sell it?
I still have it. It's autographed by Space Ghost. He autographed the whole entire thing. That's why that's the way he does it.
In calligraphy.
Yes, he put his own little special messages, codes, everything on it. And that's how he autographs. Yeah, that's how he autographs.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
He played all the voices in like Moral Oral and stuff?
Yes. Trust me, he sat me there for half an hour and he told me every single thing.
Oh my God. You remember
probably some jokes that we shouldn't hear around children.
Yes. He was like, why are you riding that horse on his head? It's not a horse, it's a unicorn.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming once again.
Having us.
No problem. And I will see you guys next month. And guys, everyone, thank you for coming to Heart Room. I'm Travis Bruce. I'll see you guys next time. You take care.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one. Thank you, guys.
Cheers.